Hello there, happy people. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm so happy you're here. We are still testing and we're not getting too far, but as you saw with the little thumbnail, I am in pursuit of the perfect AI prompt, the Canva AI prompt. I'm sorry, have to clarify that. There's plenty of prompts out there, but Canva is definitely giving me some grief. So let's start. Everything may fail, but we're still going to try it, okay? Our goal is going to be to get a Canva. No, our goal is going to be to get a Flowdesk form onto a Canva website. And that is it's a little tricky there. It's real tricky. Now this is the Flowdesk form we're using. It's real simple, real plain, and it's red simply because I could distinguish whether it was actually populating. So this is the form, and we're going to go over here to Claude. Now, Claude Design is nice. It's good. It's fine. It eats up your usage so fast. And even though they've folded it into the regular usage, which helped a little bit, but it'll still, it'll reset after that 5 hours, but you'll still find yourself, okay, well, I got to wait 2 hours or something because it really does eat it up. Now, I've got zero right now. I can even show you to be sure. I want you to show nothing there. Okay, so I got current session is 2%, and all models are at 22. They are going to reset next Wednesday, so I don't want to go over that. But I have left this at 0, well, 2%, for you guys so we can get through this. First off, I showed you the Canva form that we're using. So now we're going to go to, this is regular Claude, just Claude AI. And I have asked Claude to give me the prompt to give to Claude Design. And just check the chat there for a minute. Everybody following me? I know I get scattered real quick. So here's our prompt that we're going to use. And we're going to build a complete HTML landing page for a female real estate broker helping first-time buyers. Her lead magnet is 5 questions first-time buyers must ask before choosing a real estate broker. Follow the attached design system. I'm going to give it a design system. Exactly. Structure using the StoryBrand framework with high converting, compelling copy, fully responsive. We're making it a single HTML file, all CSS in line. We're going to see if this works. Then we're going to, tricky part is to embed the Flowdesk form in the hero section and again at the bottom CTA. And then it's telling it to do something codey. Initial both on script load, remove all margin and padding, and we want it to be the transparent background, no white space around. Okay, well, let's see what this does because I have not tried this. I don't know. Uh, since Claude put it in that code box, I'm going to grab it from here. Okay, I know there's a little space up top. So we're going over to Claude Design now. And we are going to create a prototype. We're going to call this June 6 Flowdesk 2 design. All right. We're going to use, let's see what design system we can use. Do we want to use, I don't know if I want to use we can use the tactile neomorphic. I just want to do that. I want to see what it looks like. Because I used oh, I got rid of Bauhaus. Okay, we're going to use this. Done. You got that tactile? Wait a minute, that's not the one. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Why does it say two design systems? Hold on, I don't want you to use two. Heavens, no, you're going to get messed up if you use two. Let's use the tactile design system. And I just show you real quick. Okay, it's going to show me. Okay, this is the purple one. This is going to be highly purple, but I don't mind that for now. So we got that. We got that. So I'm not going to create it yet. I want to. Okay, hold on. We're going to go here. New prototype. Okay, high quality. It's going to ask me questions. I know we're not going to get around this. Okay, here we go. Here's the prompt. We're just going to slide that prompt in there. I don't know. I just hate to see extra space in there. Okay, so now oh, it's at Claude Opus. I don't think it needs to go with Claude Opus. So I'm getting it back down to really? Okay, do you guys see that? Okay, so I can go Claude Opus. I don't want to go Haiku because I know that's like way old. There's Sonnet. I think it'll do fine with Sonnet. That may be what was eating up my chips, my tokens. So let's try this. We've got the prompt in there. It's gonna take a while, and I love we're scrambling, we're sauteing the onions, the way Claude goes on and on. It's reading the colors. It's gonna take a minute. So let's go over here. We were over at Claude. That Claude gave us the prompt. Let's see. Now we came over here to Lovable just to test the form over here. And Lovable, this is easy for Lovable. However, it's kind of stuck in here. I can't take this over to Canva. It's already told me that the form will load Flowdesk okay, but it told me somewhere it won't do. It will not do Canva. So that's, yeah, if you want to use Canva alongside your Lovable project, you have two options. Screenshots, no, that's not automation, or assets, upload, download. And no, that's the old way. I want it automated. I want it automated. I want everything automated. So, I get upset. I really get upset about it. So, let's see what design is doing. It's reading ooh, I'm not sure if you're supposed to be seeing that. That looks like one of those API keys. I don't know. I don't know if Claude would reveal that in its little chat, when it's chatting. So we're just going to wait for 2 seconds. I am going to go over here. Now, this is a play, Canva. Hold on. We'll get it here. Yeah, here we go. This is a play Canva account because I did this because I was simply using way too much, even with Canva. Let me tell you my experience this week. And I'm trying to be really judicious and frugal about how I'm using these AIs, but I heard a guy in one group, he says, well, there goes the cheap AI because it does seem like it's getting more and more expensive. It seems like you're hitting your limits sooner. And so Canva AI quickly told me that I had used up all my limits around about Wednesday, and it wasn't gonna I couldn't get my it wasn't going to reset until my account resetted once a month. Did I say resetted? I'm sorry, that is not a word. Until my account reset. So I was in a quandary there, and I said, well, that just doesn't work for me, so I'm going to make a fake account over here and use up some of my credits over here. So over here, and if anybody wants to try this, go right ahead, because Canva will give you 30 days, no obligation. I don't even think you had to put a credit card in. So they give you 30 days, and you can go with the business plan. You might as well. I'm suspecting they're not giving me all the credits because I'm still running out, but here's what Claude gave me. No, here's what Canva gave me, and it is nice. I'm not, I'm not, I like it. It looks good. This gal here, let me get up here. Okay, let me see, where do we have it? Do we have it here? No, we don't have it there. Go back. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So do I want to, it always wants me to change something before it'll, come on, publish. You publish that. This form doesn't work. It looks good. And this is where the AIs will kind of, oh, I really did it and it looks wonderful. And it's like, yeah, that form doesn't work. That's not going anywhere. I can show you that. We're over in Safari right now. But this isn't bad. The broker, I think the copy works quite well. It's a little generic for my taste. I do not like curved, rounded corners. And this woman keeps popping up. I know she's AI generated. There is not a woman on the planet look like that. But I mean, there are some that look close, but she's been popping up, and Canva could give me another. I'm going to have to specify who I want to, give me some more diverse. This isn't bad. And then you have the second form down here, opt-in form, but it doesn't. Hi, York, how you doing? Since you're so technical, York, I'm going to ask you some questions. So, I'm on the hunt for the perfect, well, I said it in my thumbnail, the perfect Canva AI prompt. So Canva is just so close-minded. It really is. And it will not let me do what I want it to do. So I'm going to go back over to, we're going to wait for Claude Design to see what Claude can give me. Claude is still, it's reading. You've been reading that for a while now. I probably maybe shouldn't have used the neomorphic, but because maybe that's going to give it. It's okay. What is it doing? It's putting a. Oh God, what is it doing? If you ever read all this stuff, put a wooden spoon across a boiling pot. It won't boil over. Oh, okay. Never knew that, but good. Thank you. You never know what tips you're going to get from Claude, right? So here we are, we're waiting for Claude. We do not know how long Claude's going to take. It has not asked me any questions yet. Let's see. It's still reading, and I swear to Jesus, that looks like a API number, but I'll definitely change the Flowdesk API after this. Let's see, it's still working, so we're going to leave it to be. And it is, that looks like the API key, it really does. So let's go over, we got that one. Like I say, Lovable will give me the form, but then I can't get it in anything. So, oh, you know what? I think okay, come on. Describe what you want to create. How far is it gone? I forgot to give it, oh, I didn't have to give it the reference. I was thinking I didn't give it the reference file, but it has the design system in there. So it's obviously going to keep on. I hope it doesn't get stuck. That's the thing. Can take a lot. I know it's gonna, I'm just gonna go over here and look at my usage again. I bet it's already used up. Bet it's already oh, okay, it's dwindling along. It's not gonna get used up until I guess it flips things over. So this is the thing. Now I'm going to go over to, okay, I'm going to be in Flowdesk for a minute. And if anybody this is going to be crowdsourced because I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But this is what we get. Flowdesk is one of the few email service providers that I know of, and there might be more by now. There should be more. Oh, I'm sure Kit does it. Kit gives the inline code. So what we've got here is we've got header code, which we can't get into over in Canva. Canva's not going to let us do that. And we've got inline code, which is paste this HTML code where you want. No. This has a script in it, and Canva won't take that script. Actually, that is very short. It's just a little bitty script, right? All it's doing is giving giving whoever the form ID, and that seems to be taking it all the way back over to Flowdesk. So that would work on something like Lovable. It won't work on Canva because Canva don't like those scripts. Now you also have this AI friendly code, and I'll let you know that this code worked fairly well several months ago before they even came out with Canva AI 2.0. This prompt was working. I had to massage it and I had to jerry rig it a little bit, but it did work. But now I can't get it onto a I'm going to use it anyway. So we not only have these, before I leave, I'm going to show you what else we have, because one of these should work. Canva should be able to deal with one of these. This is where I think it should work, because we have the raw HTML. And I don't know, Genesis eNews, I don't know, Genesis used to be a WordPress theme, but that's like years and years ago. So we can get this raw HTML. We can also we can disable the JavaScript, which we know Canva cannot use. And I could disable the CSS. Okay. I don't want to disable the CSS. I'm going to copy this code. Now remember, Canva will take HTML, but let's see. Let's just look through there. We got a link preload. I can't see all that, so I'm going to go over. First, we're going to check back with Claude Design. Oh no, it's still working. Is it ever? It's stuck there. But it did this the other night and just kept going and kept going. So let me take this code over to, now this is mine. This is my account. And I did have to upgrade. I'm really kind of mad because I had to upgrade to business to get more credits. And the credits are still getting ate up. So I don't know. I'm supposed to have 20 times more credits than I did on Pro. And I'll even show you. I don't think anything upsetting comes up if it does. Billing, come on. Billing. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm already up at 6%. But if I keep, regenerating and regenerating, it's just going to use all that much more. So I grabbed it still. Claude may get stuck, but we're going to just keep our fingers crossed, okay? I am going to go back over to, I just closed Canva. This is the only time I ever have tabs open is when I do these lives, because tabs give me hives. They do. I can't stand tabs, and I can't stand anything on my desktop. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. So here we are. We're over at Canva. Canva does have code. So I wonder what happens if I put raw code. I did keep the CSS, so let's remember that, because I get confused. That's what I did all weekend long. I was doing so many different ones. I'm like, which one worked? Okay, so we're going to just put this in. It's supposed to be raw code, raw HTML. And for those, this is really geeked out. but I would never hand this off to a client or anyone that I was working with just to reveal code. That just, I don't want anybody to light their hair on fire. And my ICA, they light their hair on fire all the time. So this would be a bridge way too far for my audience. So I would need this to be tightened up a lot. So let's see, what's it going to do? I see that, okay, I see the form. I see, okay, something, something went wrong already. Let's look at this. Okay, oh, it won't go out. I just wanted to see what is in this. Why did it, it's just raw HTML. Okay, well, let's try it this way. Let's go back and let's go back and let's get rid of the CSS too. Copy that, copy that. Let's go over here and I will remember that Claude is still running. I'm not, okay, there's Flowdesk. There's, okay. So, since I don't want you to piggyback off of that one. I want a brand new prompt. So I'll go back home. I'm going to click on my Canva magic button. And then down here, I'm going to click code. And, okay, my internet is unstable on Substack. I'm only doing 2 and I have wired. I think I got a gigabyte of internet, so I'm not sure why that message popped up. But what we're looking for, what are we doing? We're going to go code. We're going to put this in. Now this is super duper raw. This is old timey forms, raw HTML. Let's see what Canva says. We're planning. Okay, so now Canva says, let me see here. Can I? Okay, we're not going to. What does Canvas say? I see you shared an HTML snippet, blah, blah, blah. It looks like Flowdesk. What would you like me to build with this? Oh. This is getting exciting. It's asking me. Let's think. For example, a landing page featuring this sign up form. With okay. All right, Canva never asked me this before. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited yet. Okay, so what should I do? A landing page. I want to go back to my prompt. Oh, I'm excited because it didn't give me an error yet. Okay, now, thing about it is, which one should I give it? It has the raw code. So I'm going to say build a complete. Nope, that's not the one I want. Hold on, people. Okay, right here. Okay, so this is the code I'm going to use. You are a phenomenal website designer. Please create a professional landing page for a female real estate broker who specializes in helping first-time buyers navigate the purchase of their new home. So it keeps on, it goes on, gives the landing page that she's, not the lead magnet that she's offering. What's it say? StoryBrand. It's going to be structured in StoryBrand, high converting, compelling copy. We got that. We want to ensure that the landing page is fully responsive. Work in this Flowdesk form where appropriate. 2 forms on the page will be sufficient. Keep in mind, we will move this to Canva when finished. We're already in Canva, so we're going to take that off. That was for Claude. Make sure form works in Canva. We're not going to tell it that. Okay, I am going to add this though. I do think my I think my internet is having, okay, now it's back. My internet is, I saw that. But we're still connected. It just went, you know, that arrow with the little doodads, it was there for a minute saying that you don't have internet. So let's see, we got 2 forms are sufficient. Okay. I'm going to add remove all white, this might mess it up, white space around the form and make the form background transparent. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get because it is asking me to do it, right? So here we are. What would you like me to do or describe what you have in mind? I'm describing what I have in mind. Come on, Canva. We might get it. It might. Oh, you know what stop it. I'm going to stop. Stop, 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 stop. Because I didn't give it a design system. All right, so I'm going to go and I am going to upload. Now, Canva doesn't really use a design system per se, but if you upload an website, screenshot or something, it'll work with it, anyway. So I am going to use Bauhaus, I think. Yeah, let's use that. That's the, okay, okay, wait a minute. All right, now let me see. You're a phenomenal web design. Create a landing page for female real estate. Okay, do I need to ask it anything else? I think. Oh, yeah, I need to use the attached design system. And I was surprised that Canva does take, that's an MD file, Markdown. I don't think it used to take it. Let's see what we get. Here we go, and let's just see what our cousin can. Oh, Canva. Oh, I get too many C's. Claude Design. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, ooh. Form looks bad. I can already see that, but we're still. Let's see. Come on. What are you doing for me? Are you finished? The flow desk. You got to send feedback. Are you still working because I can't ask you any questions? Flow desk form initiate on both. Callback exactly will fully. Okay, so it's not bad, but that's an ugly form. So now we have to say, we're going to send this straight to Canva. And I'm thinking I should test it right here because it should be a, I'm going to send it to Canva first. Get that over with. Okay, it's got to do its thing. It's got to do its thing. It does change, it does say I'm reformatting this for Canva. Send this design to Canva first time buyers. Okay, there's first time buyers HTML. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, see. Okay, Noah, you're not finished, are you? These little buttons here come up, and it's so funny because the first time I was using Claude Design, I was looking way over here for a big button and I sat here for so long. I'm like, well, you said you can go to Canva, and I went over to Canva and looked for the design and like, well, how come it's not going over to the over to Canva? And there's a little bitty button over here. Nobody can see that little bitty button. So let's wait. You're still doing something. Editing. Okay, opening Canva. See how little that is? I mean, I'm like, buttons, if it's a CTA, show me something a little bit better than that. Okay. All right, now we're in Canva. And of course that you can see already we got a ugly little form there. It did its best. This would not be good for a female real estate broker. It's more of an app, this design, but for demos, it's okay. It's okay. So we placeholder for an image. The copy is really, I've gotten very confident with the copy that these AIs are writing now. They used to, I mean, just, we feel like it's, 25 years ago. But no, it wasn't. It was just a couple of months ago. You couldn't get decent copy out of these things to, save your soul. But now with just a little prompting, give me a story brand structured website, yada, yada, yada. Or I should ask the guy that's named, the guy that did this, Chittini, it's Italian name, but it was Persuasion. It's a book everybody read, and I think I read part of it, but didn't read the whole thing. But Cialdini, I think his name's Cialdini, but he wrote this book on persuasion. But there's seven frameworks, I think he calls them, um, 7 steps about why people buy, why people say yes, and it's all psychology. So I should try that to see if it can give back compelling copy for that. But what we got here is it's not for a real estate broker, but we're going to publish it anyway. And we'll see. We'll see if it works, if the form works. I mean, we would have to, I'm not going to customize that. All right, real quick. Just going to put, okay, I'm going to put John. John, Joe at home. It's a fake email anyway. Now this is not, yeah, I don't know why it did that. Your privacy, so we don't have any idea if that went anywhere, but we will go over to Flowdesk and see what happens. No, didn't work, did it? Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Now it may take a minute. We'll come back and check, but the fact that it it did that wasn't too cool. It could have given me a better form and a button, right? So now we're back over in what is Canva going to do? It's asking me, what name should I use for your broker? Oh, something simple like that. Okay, I'll create a boathouse inspired landing page for your real estate broker with StoryBrand Framework. It seems to be understanding, compelling copy, and 2 embedded Flowdesk forms. There is no errors, and it's not telling me that it cannot accept a React form or whatever it calls it. So, okay, we're doing good. This will be bold. Okay, okay, okay. What do you want me? I want her to be, what is her name? Chloe Carson. Okay. All right. Let's see. Chloe Carson and Canva. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now this, since we're using so many prompts here, this is the plain. Oh, be still my heart. I'm speech up. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gather my let me just gather myself up here because I think that might work. I'm not sure. So let's publish this thing. It might work. It might work. Okay, we're going with Chloe. Let's call it Chloe. That's might work. I don't know. I don't know. It just might work. One thing I will note, I mean, once you, oh, there's that lady. Why does it keep giving me this lady? Oh my God, she's just, oh dear. I think we've got, wait a minute, we've got a little bit of a problem. All right, we may have a, okay, it did exactly, we termed that wrong. It gave me, why did it not open this up? Come on. We asked for a form in the header and it gave us a form in the header. and gave us nothing else in the header, so it wasn't quite that smart, but oh, never mind. It did. Okay, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it like that, but I've seen a lot of people do it. The main thing is it going to work? We're going to call this Jerry. I don't know because I've already used Jerry. George Geo at home.com. Drum roll. I do have drum rolls on here. Sending. You're in. Check your inbox for the guide. Of course, we didn't. That's a fake email, and it doesn't have any. It's not correcting for it. That's not a real email, but that's okay because the only thing we want to do is come over here, fingers crossed, and see if it came over to Flowdesk. Come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, okay, okay, that's okay. It's okay. It didn't work, but that's all right. We're gonna keep trying. Now, why didn't it work? That's the question. Why didn't it work? Because it did not give errors. It completely told me that, of course, it may take a minute too. We're not going to lose all hope because I know that at one point I was testing and I thought it took like almost 10 minutes for the contact to get over to Flowdesk. So we are going to see if it might still come. And okay, so this one was kind of a fail. Claude, I'm gonna have to wait for the 5. I'm gonna show you how much that took from me, the tokens. Let's see what it did. Billing usage. Yeah, see 38%. You run it again, you're going to be at 50%, 75%, and it doesn't reset for another 4 hours. So we're going to give Claude Design a break. We're going to go back to Claude, just regular Claude. What are you doing over here? You gave me, yeah, you gave me the prompt to use, but it's still not working. So we're almost there. It gave me a form. It knows what it's doing, right? At least it knows what it's doing. It's something happening after it creates the DAG thing. Okay, I'm sorry. But it's supposed to have two forms. This one looks nice. I'm not sure. I know it's house, Bauhaus. I do like that aesthetic. This one, it's a little, I don't know. I don't know if this looks like I don't know if it's professional enough is what I'm trying to say. Now, who are we going to do? We're going to go Bob. This time I'm going to use a real email. No, I'm not. I don't, because it'll go in there if it's working. Done. Your guide is on the way. I don't have double opt-in chosen, so come on. Still not going over there. Nope, not yet. Well, we're just going to really have to dive in. Well, I'm not going to dive in because I'm not a coder, but this is probably a case where Claude Code would come in handy. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could, I'm going to get this. This, I don't give up. I'm going to get this. Why does the code get over there? It knows that that's a Flowdesk form. We're going back over to the play. We're going to go over here for a minute. This one doesn't work, but I'm going to go back over here And let's give this guy the same code. We're going to because he didn't have the same code. Did I? I hope I didn't. Yeah, I did that. Okay, I got to give the whole prompt real quick here. Oh, we're doing two browsers. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me go get where's prompt? Okay, build. Let's see what it does over here. Come on, because this is using the plain. Oh, I'm sorry. Stop. Add this one. Nope, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going over here. We're almost time. So I thought that maybe it would fail today because I've tried it all kinds of different ways and I just want to figure out how I can do this as easily that my ICA, my audience, doesn't get freaked out because I can give them a prompt to build the landing page. I'm not going to build landing pages by hand anymore. I don't think people, need that. Just give them a good prompt and let them go on their business. The only thing is the prompt needs to have the form going to your email service provider. And Kit does not give us anything better. Kit has the same code over there. Um, so that's not any different. Float MailChimp is the same way. Even though they have the connections, they have, I don't know, yeah, I guess it's the MCP. That's um, the new acronyms we're using now, MCPs. But I think Flowdesk, MailChimp, HubSpot, all of them, they're all connected to Claude and they are connected to Canva. So I'm just not sure what to do next. Let me see. Oh, I didn't. Did I give it everything? Yada, yada, yada. I think that's all. Let me give it this, see what it does. And then we're going to wrap this up. What does, what is everybody using for this? I don't have to, I have to stay in Canva. That's the problem. I don't see using anything else. Definitely WordPress is not my audience's cup of tea. They do like show it websites, but I am not going to go over to show it because you have to build. I'm not going to go over to show it until it makes their um, web pages responsive. You have to build the responsive part by hand after you build the main site. It is too much for me. So, and I don't think it has any MCPs or anything. So we're still on the hunt. And actually, I may pivot. I'm not sure if it's better to do a short workshop or are people just wanting more apps? Maybe people just want apps now that will do things. So I may revert back to the creator suite and get that nailed down until Canva wants to be. It's getting there. It's farther along than it has been in the last couple of years that they've had websites. So it's getting farther along. I'm happy of that it's at least not regressing, right? So let me see. Want me to adjust the copy angle? No, not really. I just want to see it. Okay, blah, 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 blah. No, no, just show me. Just show me. I know that's misspelled. So planning. Okay, what are we doing here? No, okay, let me see what it's going to do. Change color. No, got it. I thought I gave it. Maybe I didn't. Didn't I give you this? The design system? Go on, get up there. I thought I gave that to it. Use this. No, it always wants something written. So we wait for that. So basically, we're almost there. Who else could I use? Well, nobody else gives the code though. That's the thing. Even, well, Kit gives the same code. Kit gives the embed inline, header code. It gives all that. Got it. The existing page already follows. We'll see what this does. We'll see what this one does. It's keep on going, keep on going. Replacing pure, I don't know what it's doing over there. So I think that I'm just going to keep on working on this and I'm going to be successful soon. We will just go back here because I don't know how long that's going to take. And it is now 11:46. So basically, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. I don't have a lot of hope that it's going to do much better than what we've done. And the fallback is always put a button. Put a button. So we can put Flowdesk's form underneath a button. Click it, it pops up as a pop-up. That's the fail-safe way, and I may go back to that, but it just doesn't the the goal or the task was to automate it, you know, to automate one prompt, one landing page with the opt-in form. And landing pages are wonderful on Canva, but to get that opt-in form in there, still got to work. Still got to work. Maybe I'll go into Canva code this week. I don't know. But anyway, it is time. Everybody has a weekend to get out there and do stuff, do some fun stuff. Both, yeah, Canva is still working. It is going to eat up all my it's going to eat up all my. I'm glad that's a fake account because it's going to eat up all that usage. I don't know, tokens or whatever we want to call them, right? So, everybody, have a great weekend. I lost my mouse there for a moment. And get outside and have some fun. Get out in nature or just get out in the backyard and laze it out. Ta ta!